Is it too much to ask for Major League Baseball and its reporters to just do their job and not leak things and make us think that baseball is coming back when no deal is done? If you guys don't have a Twitter, we're going to go ahead and update you guys on all the madness that was yesterday. I actually almost had to give away a PlayStation 5 because I posted in the morning, if baseball comes back, I will give away a PlayStation 5. And then sure enough, John Heyman opened the floodgates by pretty much saying it's coming back. But then the MLB PA Twitter account came out and said no deal is done. It was a whirlwind. We're going to go ahead and explain everything today, including Christian Yelich. Christian Yelich is calling out people, and I don't know why my voice is going. Hold on. Give me a second. I haven't done an MLB recap in a while. But if this is your first time on the channel, I would really appreciate a sub as we are so close to 190,000 subscribers. If you want to see more MLB recaps, make sure you leave a like on the video. But the first thing that we're going to do before we talk about the Christian Yelich drama, I cannot wait to share with you guys with exactly what happened. And also, Miguel Cabrera and Anthony Rizzo have combined to lose about 100 pounds. So if you guys want to see what they look like, make sure you guys watch all the way until the end. But the first thing I want to talk about is the brand new proposal. I don't even know if you can call it that. The MLB thinks that the deal is done, but then the Players Association says it's not done. So the deal is you're going to play 60 games in 70 days. It's going to start about July 19th, which is my birthday. That would be the greatest gift of all time if we got baseball back. The players are going to get a fully prorated salary. So if they play 70 games, they get 70 games worth of pay. They're going to have expanded playoffs in 20 and 21. So what does that mean? There's most likely going to be about 16 teams in the playoffs, 8 per league in the National League and the American League. I've seen a lot of people really saying this isn't even baseball anymore, but realistically it gives teams a better chance to recoup money. So I don't think that this is going to be a thing in the distant future, whether it's 2022 or 2023. I think for right now, they're just trying to get all of the teams a fair chance at recouping some of the revenue that they have lost both in the last offseason and in the 2020 season. So make sure you guys keep that in mind. I don't think it's going to be a permanent thing. Also, the universal DH is coming if this goes through. And then last but not least, they will have to waive any potential grievance. We're talking about the players. The reason why this is important is because the owners, they negotiated in bad faith, and they know that if the players file a grievance against them, they're going to lose easily. So they're saying that, please, for the love of God, we'll give you your full prorated salaries as long as you don't sue us. That's basically, in plain terms, we'll give you your full money, we'll start playing baseball, just don't sue us. I know we kind of messed up things, and then like the baseball community erupted. You had Mike Trout, Bryce Harper, Garrett Cole, Pete Alonso saying when and where. I actually thought it was a pretty cool moment, kind of like a coalition of the best players in baseball and the biggest names coming together, led by Mike Trout. He used to not say anything, but he said something about the Astros. He is now speaking up for the game. Dude, Mike Trout is the face of baseball, and I cannot be more proud of him. So let's give him a round of applause for actually using his platform to benefit the game. But as of right now, June 18th at 11 a.m., there is no deal in place. So fortunately for me, I don't have to spend $600 to $700 on a PlayStation 5. Maybe we'll have to come up with a different giveaway, but 24 hours, it did end. There was no deal in place, but that's the proposal right now. 60 games, July 19th, full prorated salaries, expanded playoffs, and the players cannot sue the owners because they negotiated in bad faith. So pretty much they can't file for a grievance. Tony Clark and I met for several hours yesterday in Phoenix. We left that meeting with a jointly developed framework that we agreed could form the basis of an agreement and subject to conversations with our respective constitutes. He is very good at using huge words, my goodness. I summarized that framework numerous times in the meeting and sent Tony a written statement today. Summary today. Consistent with our conversations yesterday, I am encouraging the clubs to move forward, and I trust Tony is doing the same. So finally, Robert Manfred is coming out saying, we met in person. It's crazy how many things can happen if you're not just talking smack with each other over the phone or over the Twitter webs. You need to meet in person. You have to have a face-to-face conversation. Hopefully, the players say, fine, we won't sue you, and then the owners say, okay, here's your prorated money. We merge together, and we have baseball on July 19th, my birthday. That would be the greatest gift ever. Let's hope that it happens. So again, that was the proposal. That is the update for the 2020 season. Now we're going to go ahead and move on to the Christian Yelich conversation. So if you guys don't know, if you've never watched MLB Network, there's a guy that screams all the time. He always annoyed me as a kid. Still to this day, I don't really like watching him. I think he's more for the older audience than he's pretty much the Skip Bayless of Major League Baseball. He has a lot of bad takes. He's known for screaming and taking things. He's not very objective. He's very subjective, as what we're about to watch right now.
Bryce Harper's getting paid $336 million. He's not Garrett Cole. He got paid $336 million. If you don't live up to the money and you stink, as he did, I can't listen to you tell me I'm raring to go. You know what? How about last year? You were awful. Gee whiz. He got paid $330. Machado, I don't want to hear from him either. There comes a responsibility when you make a fortune. How about me? If I'm start tweeting about a serious issue and I stunk. Hey, come on, Chris, shut up.
He said that Bryce Harper is not allowed to tweet when and where, like try and bring baseball back, because he stunk in 2019. He's getting paid too much money. He didn't have a good season, so he has to shut up and not say anything. Garrett Cole can say something, Mike Trout can say something, but Bryce Harper, because you didn't win MVP, can't say anything. And Christian Yelich, as evident by this tweet right here, he was not having it. He pretty much said, hey, by your own logic, you should shut the heck up because you stunk on that take. Not only that, did he say that Bryce Harper stunk with 34 home runs and also led nationally right fielders in outfield assists, so he did it both defensively and offensively. He then said that his job, pretty much, I do the same thing as him, just not live. I'm pretty sure that if I opened up a radio station, you guys would listen, and I don't even have a team around me. He has a full staff giving him ideas, giving him scripts, calling people up. It's just me. I respect everything that you've done. But for you to say that your job is just as hard as Trevor Bauer's, you are completely off your rocker. You're wrong. This is completely objective. This is an easier job than trying to strike out Pete Alonso on a daily basis. So, yeah, he said this.
And by the way, I don't want to hear how difficult it is. Doing this show is as hard as doing what he does.
So I want you guys to let me know in the comment section down below, what do you make of the video so far? We have the 2020 update. We have Mad Dog Russo, the only really guy that MLB Network promotes aside from Intentional Talk. Intentional Talk is by far the best show on that channel because it's really the only relatable one. Mad Dog Russo keeps yelling and yelling, and his vocal cords have got to be strained at this point in his career because he just continues to spew out all the different stuff. Yo, if MLB Network, if you're looking for a new talent, I'm free. I'm definitely free. I can do YouTube and a show at the same time. So if you want to hit up your boy, I could do Commissioner, I could do MLB Network shows, I could do YouTube all at the same time. I'm game. But I told you guys in the intro that we were going to talk about Miguel Cabrera and Anthony Rizzo as well, because anytime you have a pretty hefty baseball player and they lose weight, it's pretty big news because that means that they might be able to save their career, because if we all look at Pablo Sandoval, the heavier he got, really he didn't play. Actually, maybe Pablo Sandoval was the exception, as well as CC Sabathia. It seems like the heavier they were, the better they played, because Pablo lost weight and then he wasn't as good. He gained weight in 2019 and actually did pretty well, and then CC always said that he played better when he was chubby. But yeah, Miguel Cabrera, as evident by these swings right here, he is ready to demolish American League pitching, and I want you guys to prepare for this. Okay, so look at the beauty that is Miguel Cabrera's swing. This is Anthony Rizzo in 2020. It doesn't even look like the same guy. It looks like they took Anthony Rizzo, they put him in the same machine as Captain Rogers, Captain America, and they morphed him into a superhero. He doesn't even look the same, but I'm happy for him because the less weight that you have on your body, the more your joints are going to be able to stay healthy and not really contort as much and have all that pressure to the point where you're tearing things. Maybe you get plantar fasciitis. But that's pretty much going to do it for today's video. Now we're going to get into this day in Major League Baseball history. So many things happened. We have some cycles, Derek Jeter's only grand slam, and then Clayton Kershaw's no-hitter against the Rockies. So if you guys enjoyed today's video, leave a like, subscribe, and enjoy this day in Major League Baseball history.
Hit deep to right field. Lee going back, still going, and it's off the wall. Into right field again. Lancing into the left field corner, long run for Gonzalez. Base hit right field. There's the cycle.
The 2-1. Swung on and hit high in the air. That deep left center. That ball is going to be high. It's going to be far. Gone! Derek Jeter hits his first grand slam. The first grand slam of Jeter's career.
0-2.
He's done it. High fly ball, deep left field. Way back. Oh, Rockies winner. How do you like that?
If you guys made it to the end of the video, do not forget to leave a like, and also if you're bored, there are 2 more videos on the screen right now. What are you doing? Click on them. I promise you, they're fun. Do it. Otherwise, you're gonna not pull a diamond for the rest of your life.